Hi, all the signs of the zodiac. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for this new moon in Scorpio, November 13th, 2023, psychic crystal readings for each of the four elements: earth, water, fire, and air. The earth signs are Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. The water signs are Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. The fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And the air signs are Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. You may want to watch the entire video because this new moon is not just going to affect your sun sign only. So if you know the element that corresponds with your rising sign and moon sign and cusp sign, I recommend you may want to watch the entire video, or at least watch the elements that correspond with your sun, your moon, your rising, or if you're born on the cusp, on your cusp sign, because sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign are going to resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, like I said, sometimes your psychic predictions and messages could be coming from there, so you might want to check that element out. But before I get started on the psychic crystal part of this reading, I'm going to give you a little astrology information first. The energy of this new moon in Scorpio on November 13th, 2023 will bring unpredictable, changeable, and defiant energy to the new beginnings occurring from this particular new moon. This is due to the new moon's conjunction to Mars opposite Uranus. We may experience strong focus on the areas of authority, strength, force, might, money, and an affinity in close relationships. Since this Scorpio full moon is the beginning of a cycle, it enables us to express the constructive, practical, and useful energies of ingenuity, inventiveness, intelligence, and insightfulness and passion. This moon will aid in releasing burdens and addictions and gaining control to make important changes in our lives. It may lead many of us to focus and pour our energies on a significant relationship, project, or endeavor. We may find that we're able to garner assistance and backing from others during this cycle, as well as a strong inspiration and motivation to achieve our passions and dreams from within ourselves. Now onto the psychic crystal reading for this new moon in Scorpio. Before I get started, I want to add that if you would like to get the psychic tarot readings for the new year of 2024 10-card Celtic Cross Tarot spread, that link will be down below in the description box in the Show More section, and it will also be available on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. If you do not see that link yet, at the time this video is published, it will be put there soon thereafter, because I'm recording them now as I record this video, and hopefully my son will have them all edited and uploaded to Vimeo in time for this video. So now on to the element of Earth. This is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. You may want to break free, Earth signs, and learn some new things. Like, I get breaking free from things that bind you and feeling like you want to learn new things. You got to be careful that you don't lose things, because I get losing objects. So if you're prone to lose, like, your keys or, glasses or, whatever you have, you might lose them. So keep an eye on your possessions, or your purse or your wallet. This new moon could cause some of you earth signs to link up with people from the past And this could even be in a creative sense, like maybe you want to work on a project or a business or a plan or an endeavor together. It could be like collaboration. It could be old friends, family, or love. But I feel like it's even more strong, like if you have a business idea, or if you need somebody from the past that is an expert in something, you may call upon them and ask them to help you, or you may pay them to help you do something that you're working on right now. Some of you earth signs may be trying hard to impress somebody from the energies of this new moon in Scorpio. It could be a boss, it could be a client, a customer. It could even be like a love partner or somebody you want to be a love partner, or somebody else for some other reason. But trying to make a good impression or impress somebody comes up here for some of you earth signs. Some of you earth signs will receive an inheritance or a raise or a bonus or a commissions check, some kind of money. But the order I told you is the order my guides mentioned it to me. Some of you earth signs are going to learn some new skill or develop some talent or learn some new skill that's going to end up bringing you more money in the future. You may not bring in more money right away, but in the future, if you learn this skill now, it will be something that you can utilize to bring more money to you. Some of you, your creative energy could be incredibly strong, and you could really create something of beauty. Perhaps you're going to paint a mural, or, do some amazing painting or detail work on a vehicle, like a car or a motorcycle, or sculpt something, or a video that's of beauty. I don't know, but I get strong creative energy here for some of you, and really creating something of beauty. So here are the 3 cautions for the earth signs. You could be exaggerating too much, and you could be spending too much money. So the exaggeration could be that you're spending too much money. But it could also be exaggerating problems or exaggerating in storytelling. You've got to be careful, earth signs. You don't lead people on with the promise of something, that you're going to do something, especially the love partners or kids in your family, like if you have kids or grandkids, or if you have a spouse or somebody you love, even if you're a boss and you have employees, or you're a manager or a supervisor and you supervise others. Over-promising, like you could be making promises that you can't keep, and you could really let these people down. So just be careful about that. Some of you could end up taking on more work or more business or more clients or more customers than you could handle. So you have to watch out. You may feel like, I can handle it. No sweat. I can handle that. Come on in. I can take care of this and that and the other. And you may experience burnout. So be careful of that. So I hope these messages were of help to you, and I hope they made sense. Now on to the element of water. This is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. You may feel like this new moon in Scorpio is giving you like a more dreamy, dreamlike, fantasy-oriented energy. Some of you water sign people are going to be talking to important people over the next 2 weeks and up to 30 days. This could be bosses. This could also be people in the government, or anybody that is like has a powerful position or is higher up than you. Like mostly meaning in a work-related sense. But if you own your own business, or if you're retired and you don't have bosses, it could be local or state government or maybe even higher up than that. You could be talking to people in positions that hold positions of power. Some of you may be dividing things up to give to your loved ones. Some of you may be subdividing property. Maybe you have a house and you're going to divide it and you're going to fix it so that you can rent one half of it and get the income from it, and you're going to live in the other half, or you're going to live downstairs and the person, you're going to fix it so you can rent upstairs, because I get dividing, subdividing. You could also be, if you're going through any kind of divorce, or some other type of if there's a death in the family and you have to divide your loved one's possessions, it could be that kind of division, those kinds of divisions. Some of you could have like a whirlwind romance could come up for you now. If you recently started dating somebody or there was some kind of interest going there, it could take off and woo, it could turn into a big, romance. Or you could meet somebody now that turns over the next 30 days, that turns into a whirlwind romance. Some of you will receive some kind of accommodation. So if you're in the military, or it could be also if you're not in the military, like I hear accommodation, a promotion, a recognition, those words come up for you. And this would be in a work or business related sense. If you are driven to fight for your rights or the rights of some, group of people, and you're protesting or, doing whatever you can to fight for these people's rights, or it could be your own rights as well. You could be mixed into that group. It's going to pay off for you in some way. I don't really know how it will. It could just give you a sense of accomplishment and that you stood your ground and you stood up for something, and it could make you feel good. But it could also be maybe that things turn in a direction that you want them to from you doing that, because it comes up as a blessing. Some of you water signs are going to finalize details of either buying a home, or if you have to do some kind of contract and negotiations in starting a new job. It could be buying a home, starting a new job. It could also be in a legal case, finalizing details, finalizing what's the final thing going to be. And this is good for you. You want this to happen. This is not something you're like, ugh, I don't want to see it happen. So that's interesting for the water signs. Now, here are the 3 cautions for you water signs. This is kind of hard to explain. I wasn't really sure where they were going with this at first. But there could be something that you're trying to breathe the life back into something again, and it's not going to work. So this could be a relationship that was, over, and you could be trying to reignite it or breathe life back into it. It's not going to work. This could also be in a project you were working on, or a job, or some other kind of relationship with like a family member or a friend, and you may be trying to breathe life back into it, and I feel like it's not going to work, because this comes up as a caution. So that doesn't mean you shouldn't try, but keep this in mind that it may not pan out or work in the way that you want it to. Another warning or caution is everybody has an agenda, and you may feel that there are certain people that are picking on you, singling you out or picking on you, and this could be really disturbing and upsetting to you. And so it may cause you to be very reactionary. So you could really blow up or get really upset or take things really hard. And the recommendation here is, you know, try to let it go, because it could like suck you into depression or drama. So if you can disassociate yourself from this, if you're feeling like you're being targeted or picked on in any way, I don't even know how to tell you to step away from it. I think this would be incredibly difficult, but it is coming up in your as one of your cautions or warnings. You have to be careful too that some of you are going to talk too much or express yourself too much of your thoughts and feelings and emotions or opinions or beliefs. And you know, like, I don't want to tell people to censor themselves. I really don't, because as I said in other videos, I'm not your mom, I'm not your aunt, I'm not your sister, you know, I'm not your boss. I don't want to tell you what to do. But as a psychic, I'm getting this as a caution or warning for you. So if you start to hear yourself running your mouth or talking too much and you're like, do I still hear my voice going? Am I like expounding all my beliefs of politics and religion or, you know, feelings about this or that? You might not want to do it. I don't know what's going to be the fallout, but it's coming up as a warning or a caution for you. So just think on that. I'm not telling you what to do, but, you know, because I do believe people should express themselves. I truly do. But this is coming up like, it's like, I feel like it's like turning on a switch on a radio. And it's just going to keep going on and on and on. And you may not realize it, but if you hear your voice still talking and nobody else is talking and people have some like weird looks on their faces, you may have said things you didn't really want to say. Just keep that in mind. So I hope those messages were of help to the water signs. Now on to the element of fire. This is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Some of you fire signs may feel like you have to build something up again. It could be a following on YouTube. It could be followers on social media and some other platform. It could be a structure, like maybe your garage is crumbling, or a shed, or part of your home, or something else, or a business that you built up, or a relationship that you've had. And it could be like sort of crumbling or falling apart, whatever any of the, like, that can mean many things. And you may feel the necessity to build them up again over the next 2 weeks and up to 30 days while you're being under the influence of this new moon in Scorpio. I feel like some of you fire signs are going to kind of feel agitated. So this moon could be sparking agitation in some of you. Some of you fire signs are going to find ways to bypass a lot of bureaucracy and red tape while under the influence of this new moon in Scorpio. So if you have to deal with any like bills of sale, contracts, negotiations, any agencies, school systems, institutions, government of any kind, you may find that you find ways to like loopholes or ways to skirt around stuff or bob and weave through the bureaucracy and that type of, you know, annoyance. Some of you are going to buy something that's very pleasurable to you over the next 2 weeks and up to 30 days. That could feel like a luxury item, or it could be like the most comfortable. What's coming in my head, I can't think of the name of it, but I've seen it advertised, I think on the internet, like on YouTube. I think it's a YouTube ad, or I've seen it on TV. I don't know which. But it's like the most comfortable chair, and it's like, I don't know what it's called. It's got a certain name. So you may buy something, because what I get is whatever you buy, it's very it's a luxury item, but it's also very comfortable. So it could be like the comfiest robe you've ever had, or the comfiest throw blanket or mattress, but it could be like a really super comfy chair. But it's like luxury and comfort mixed in together. Some of you will get nominated to some kind of public office, or nominated as the person to be the chairperson, the leader of a committee, the head of a team at work, or the president of a club that you belong to. But like getting like not just getting nominated, but getting the position. If there's any problems that come up in your life, I get, like, my guides are calling it the cavalry is coming to help you. So if you find yourself in any weird situations out in the world, and it's like problematic, or even within your home or in your everyday life, there's going to be someone or people that will come to your aid and help you. This is a blessing for you. So it doesn't matter what kind of, maybe your car breaks down, people are going to come help you. Maybe, you know, I don't know, maybe you fall and you're like, maybe you're riding your bike and you fall off your bike. Well, somebody's going to come and help you get up, get you off your bike, maybe give you a ride home. Like, my guides are referring to it as the cavalry will help you. Some of you may learn a new language, take a trip, and meet new people. One of those three, or all three of those, or parts of them. So learning a new language, taking a trip, and meeting new people comes up for some of you fire signs over the next 2 weeks and up to 30 days. So now I'm going to look at the 3 cautions or warnings, or whatever you want to call them, for the fire signs from this new moon in Scorpio. Got to be careful. You're going to jump the gun too quickly. You're going to, like, somebody's going to say something and you're going to be like, blah, 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 blah. Like, you're going to jump on them and you haven't heard the whole story. Or, yeah, like, or you're going to be mad at somebody too quickly. Or you're going to rush to judgment about some kind of person, event, or whatever, and you're going to jump on it and already have your mind all made up, but then you're going to have to rethink it or backpedal because you're going to jump the gun or jump on something too quickly. So try not to jump on stuff. Like, reserve, like, step back, you know, reserve your opinion till you hear the whole story and you can think about it. I could see this happening to me. You're going to have to reassemble something. I hate to tell you that, because I would hate that. I hate that when that happens. Like, you follow the directions or you're half-ass following the directions, either way, and you put something together. And I've done this with carefully following directions. And I've put things in the wrong place, or like the left side's supposed to be on the left, but I got it on the right, or it's facing the wrong direction. And that, like, especially if you buy anything like from one of the box stores, and like bookshelves or shelves for the bathroom, or like a little like, you know, whatever it is, or furniture, and you got to put it together. You're going to have to you're going to have to redo it and put it together again. I hate to tell you that, because I've had that happen to me way too many times. So fire signs, take your time, take your time, take your time, follow the directions. Fire signs, you're going to be fighting with yourself too much about stuff, and you have to, like, ease up on yourself, or like I feel like you're having internal battles. Like, why did I say that? Why did I do that? I shouldn't have done that. Or that was a mistake. or whatever. Maybe it's other types of internal battles. I just see you fighting with yourself about stuff, and that's not good for you. It's not good for your digestion. It's also not good for your skin. So you could break out an acne from this, or pimples, or get a cyst, or you could have stomach upset. You could have colitis could pop up, like diarrhea, upset stomach, all of that. So don't fight with yourself. Go easy on yourself. So I hope these messages were of help to you. I know there's a fire sign out there, or one or more of you that's going, oh, yeah, that happens to me. So I hope these messages were of help to you. Now on to the element of air. This is Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Some of you air signs will be trying to heal something. It could be an old wound that is emotional, but it could also be an old wound or physical problems that are, in your physical body. Some of you air signs may feel like you're trying to take over something and conquer something. It could be an addiction. It could be something you're trying to do technologically, like on a computer, or dealing with a business or a company that you're trying to take control of the situation, take control of something, get a handle on something. Some of you may find yourselves yearning for younger days. You may also be yearning for a pet. I see a cat in the crystal. First it looked like a Siamese cat. Now it looks like it's a white cat. But the crystal usually only shows me white, gray, tan, shades of gray and black in it. So I can't go by that. It could be a golden colored cat. I don't know. But it looked first like a Siamese, then like a white cat. But some of you air signs are going to be nostalgic, thinking and wishing for days gone by, maybe your youth, could be a pet. Some of you are going to learn to create something. It could be like you're developing a new hobby, or a new craft, a new skill, a new hobby. And these energies last for the next 2 weeks, and the strongest the days around the new moon, but especially that's the strongest, but it can last up to 30 days. You may find that you get some kind of kickback or reward of financially, like somebody could give you a big tip, somebody could give you, or your boss could give you a promotion. If you purchase something online, they may turn around and give you some big credit, to purchase something else. Some of you are going to get validation from either your bosses, your coworkers, or your clients or customers of some good work that you did in the past. It's like getting positive feedback and accolades, appreciation for your hard work efforts, good deeds, good work. Some of you redo something, like a complete overhaul. It could be your physical body and appearance. It could be your home. It could be something you're working on, a website. It could be something you're doing for work or business, but could even be, like I said, your home. You could be doing something that's like a big renovation or overhaul in any one of these areas. So here are the 3 cautions for the air signs. You have to be careful of your spending. You may be draining your resources or going through your money too much. So only purchase what is necessary. I don't know. I just got to caution you. I don't know what you can do to prevent this. Another one of the elements got something similar. Somebody could say something and they're not really, they could just be insensitive and hurt your feelings. Or maybe they don't, like, they could mean to do it, but in some cases, some of you, they may not be meaning to do it. So I don't know what to tell you to do. Like, try to have, like, thicker skin. Don't let stuff get under your skin and erode your peace. Some of you, this came up for one of the other elements too, something very similar. Here I'm getting doubling up, tripling up on work. And you may feel like, oh, I got to do this, it's necessary. It may end up making you sick. Like, you may get too stressed out. It could make you tired. It could lower your, I didn't get it exactly this way for another sign, but another element, but I got to tell you, for you, it's coming up this way. Like, if you overextend yourself, because I see my guides are saying doubling up, tripling up on work or efforts, and you're taking on too much, and you feel like you need to do it, or it's so important, it could end up making you tired, stressing you out, lowering your resistance, and then you could be open towards getting illnesses, and you don't need that or want that. So just be cautious about that. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like this video if you do, and subscribe if you haven't, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand videos, you can access my most recently recorded video series by clicking on the links down below in the Show More section underneath this video, or you can go to my website at theluckymermaid.com videos page, and there you will see all the video series I have listed. You can click on whatever, go to read the descriptions, see what different divination tools I've used, how long the predictions go out for, and you just click on whatever zodiac sign you want under the heading of the video series you want, and that link will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now, as I said earlier in this video at the beginning, if you would like to get my most recently recorded videos, hey, it's that time of year again. New Year's readings, psychic tarot readings for the new year of 2024. I'm doing a 10-card Celtic Cross tarot spread for each sign of the zodiac. You might want to get your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign if you can afford to do so, because that's going to give you the most accurate picture of what's going to happen for you in the new year of 2024. Also, those eclipse series, if you haven't checked them out yet, many people are like, this is like a private reading to me, or it's really accurate. I get that a lot, especially about the eclipse videos. So my full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, October 28th, 2023, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings. They're available on Vimeo. Those predictions went out well past 6 months. Usually eclipse videos, usually the eclipses last 6 months, the effects. They're about. The first 3 months are the strongest, and then they can go out 6 months. But some eclipse effects last a year. And in both of the eclipse video series I did, these predictions went out well past 6 months. So you might want to get my new moon solar eclipse in Libra, October 14th, 2023, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings for that eclipse. I did the same format for both, and there's lots of information there. Look at all the divination tools I'm using. There's 4 tarot cards. I look into the crystal, and I pull a Moonology oracle card for you, plus I pull a gemstone crystal from the Velvet Bag of Gems to see what's the best gemstone for you to use while you're dealing with those energies. Also, my Horseshoe Tarot 7-card spread psychic tarot readings, those predictions start in August of 2023 and go all the way out until for a year until August of 2024. It's one of the most popular video series I record on Vimeo. A lot of people like those 7-card spread, Horseshoe Tarot spreads, so you might want to check those out. Also, don't forget psychic crystal readings for the month of November 2023. If you haven't gotten yours yet, remember, it's an expansion and a continuation of the psychic tarot readings that I do at the beginning of every month for each sign of the zodiac, but it's chock full of every aspect I can think of to look at: work, business, love, health, blessings, warnings, how you're going to feel. There's a lot of stuff going on in those crystal readings. So if you haven't checked them out, you might want to do so. There's other video links down below. I'm not going to go over them all, but I hope you'll decide to check them out, because remember, I sponsor myself. I don't have other sponsors on this channel. So every Vimeo video you purchase, you are helping keep this channel here on YouTube going. And I'm also on Rumble. Don't forget to follow me on Rumble, because you know what? You never know what's going to happen over here. Anything can happen. Alternative channels disappear. And, you know, are psychic readings alternative? Let's hope not. Let's hope that they keep going here. But just in case, you might want to check me out also on Rumble. My channel name is The Lucky Mermaid LLC, all one word. And it could also come up as, I'm a little confused over there on Rumble, because that's the name of my channel, but it comes up as Psychic Tarot and Crystal Readings. So you could find me either under Psychic Tarot and Crystal Readings or under the Lucky Mermaid LLC. So I hope you'll decide to check that out. Also, if you would like to donate to this channel and help support the psychic readings I do here on YouTube, I have a donation link that's posted down below under all the video links under this video, and it is connected to PayPal. Thank you so much to those of you who have been very generous and kind and donated to my channel. It does mean a lot to me, and it does help me a lot. It helps me keep this channel going. So thank you so much for that. If you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here on a video format on YouTube, you can follow me on my social media pages at the Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and the Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I'm also on, you can follow me at Pamela Georgel community pages on YouTube. These readings are usually 5 paragraphs long. I use tarot cards, oracle cards, and on rare occasions, the crystal. Many people find that some of the messages in these 5 paragraphs resonate with them, or the entire thing. And you may feel that way as well. So I hope you'll check them out. I'd love to see you over there on my Facebook and Instagram and on the YouTube community pages as well. So I think I've covered everything I need to say here. I hope you have an absolutely outstanding energy that comes to you from this new moon in Scorpio, November 13th, 2023. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.